Hello everyone, another FFT Arena matchup here. This is going to be a regular matchup this time. This is going to be between newcomer, welcome to FFT Arena, ShadowDragon15 on top. And on bottom we have returning arena player, RedWorld on bottom. And her team known as Whatever You Like. Alright, so starting off Shadow Dragon, we have Spectre the Lancer, Gas the Wizard, Shade the Scholar, and Shadow the Scholar. Well, what we got here is a Dark Absorbing team. I like the concept behind it. There's a couple of things to note, though, I should have to say here. First of all, this Lancer, give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. I had to look up something very quick, but yes, this Lancer only has vertical jump 8. Meaning like it can jump up to 8 height, but it can't jump any further than like 1 panel, and that's a huge mistake right there, because to capitalize on the Lancer's jumping ability, you want them to jump at least 5 to 6 tiles away. You don't need any of the Spell Breaker or the Bad Luck skills. That's just a waste of time. A really waste of time. Quickening, it's only good if you have at least 3 or more skills, and only quickening is the one that's going to be costing MP, because you got basically every other skill that costs MP, with quickening, bad luck, spellbreaker, and heretic. Those all cost MP, and the Lancer is probably not going to be using quickening. And again, I would get rid of the majority of the steel skills and invest them into the level jump, because again, to make a very effective jumper, you really want them to jump from at least 5 to 6 tiles away, like level 5 jump, level 6 jump. Those are very much recommended. 4, I guess you can get away with in case you have something different in mind, but 5 or 6 is what you want with this Lancer. Another thing, too, is since you give him Cursed Ring, he's actually quite vulnerable to Petrify, because he has no gold armor. Gold Helmet prevents sleep, which is nice, but again, he's vulnerable to Petrify. He's vulnerable to Raise 2, obviously. That's the given. And with the Scoochon 2, he's still immune. He's still like he's still very weak to fire. Like a blaze gun can kill him in one go. Plus, awareness isn't exactly ideal on this Lancer at all, because Lancers aren't really known for like evasion at all. Like, he won't really benefit much with awareness. Spears hardly give evasion. Crystal Shield would have been better if you had a Cursed Ring unit, because then you can at least block the fire weakness and still keep the Dark Absorb and Holy Immunity, while still be able to come back and back and back. Just a lot of things wrong with this Lancer, I feel. I mean, his Concentrate solid means his poke is always going to hit, but still, it's just not the type of Lancer I would be running with, in my honest opinion. I would make a few changes. Like, I would switch out the Escutcheon to this Crystal Shield, like I mentioned before. I would personally switch the Gold Helm with the Platina Helm. Reason being is Poison can really get you in the end, as well as Oil and Slow. Because Oil would obviously add more damage to Elemental Magic, and that's something you just don't want. And you don't want your Undead unit to be slow anytime soon. I would also replace the Diamond Armor, with the Gold Armor, because you can prevent being hit with Consecration, which is one of the Paladin's Chivalry skills. And you can also prevent being petrified as well, because petrification can really put Immortals and Undeads out of commission unless you have a way to get rid of it. But again, that's something I would change personally, and I would get rid of most of the steel skills and just invest whatever you can into jump. Like, put them into the jump, and then like, as far as awareness goes, again, I would probably change to something else, like even well, like not Dragon Spirit, no, because Undead. It just should be something else besides awareness. That's all I'm just trying to get at. Wizard here with black magic, summon magic. She has Moogle, which again makes no sense because, well, I guess it makes sense to heal up these two, but they already got Shadow Shade to be healing themselves with anyway, so Moogle wouldn't really make sense on this wizard. Plus another thing too, Chameleon Robe and Cursed Rain really redundant because Chameleon Robe prevents dead and absorbs holy. Cursed Rain negates the holy absorption, so there goes that. I know it prevents dead and all still, but really redundant. Honestly, really redundant. I mean, I guess the Chameleon Robe, the only reason it should still be there only because of the dead immunity, but that's just my take on it. I mean, respectable amount of MA though. Otherwise, magic attack up, and does a lot of damage with fire and ice, and I believe she should also have Odin, I want to say. I just want to check the summon magic setup very quick. She has Moogle, Carbuncle, and Odin. Alright, I figured that was the case. Carbuncle's fine. MA save to obviously keep stacking up the magic damage this wizard can do. I mean, her overall offensive potential is fine. I would just switch up some few equips, personally. Then we got two clone scholars here. They have Demi 2 and Shadow Shade for healing. They also have Haste 2 and Slow 2. Short Charge to obviously pull off the Lords and Time Magic very quickly. You could have thrown in Bio, because at least if you run into a team that absorbs Dark, you can have Bio just for a safe way to do damage. Plus also, I would switch out the Prismatic Rod with like the with like a Wizard Rod or a Wizard Staff or something, or even an Ivory Pole, because both of them grant 2 MA, and you're not really using any magic that is. I mean, Prismatic Rod boosts Holy, Dark, Wind, Water, and Earth, and you're only using magic that boosts Dark. Golden Hairpin already covers that. Again, I would switch up a few equips on both of these scholars. Float's nice though. You can essentially get one more jump, and you can walk over lava and rivers and avoid earth damage. That's always nice. But again, I would switch up your team's equips entirely. This Lancer, I would do the same, or at least rebuild him from the ground up. That's what I would have to say. Now on to RedWorld's team. Ymir the Wizard, Ace the Chemist, Shinji the Samurai, Rockty the Paladin. Meroth did a video with this team, RedWorld, and I think he's right on the money that this team can use quite a few adjustments. Like he mentioned before, an equipped Shield Wizard would have been a lot better. Plus, equipped Mage Gear, Mace of Zeus. It boosts lightning and absorbs it, but Rubber Costume already absorbs lightning, so you could have easily switched that, taken out equipped Mage Gear and turned that into Magic Attack Up, and you could have had a Thunder Rod instead. Or if you really want it, or if you really should do what Merov suggested, was do equip Shield and give her the Kaiser Plate, and then give her like the Wizard Rod. That way you gain 2 more points in MA, and you get the Elemental boosting too. Talk skill, I would definitely drop Solution and Persuade. Persuade only resets the CTE, and AI hardly ever uses it. In fact, I don't think it's ever used it at all. And Solution just hampers your overall magic damage, because that's only useful for instant proccing against enemy mages and for Ninjutsu users. That's really it. That's about all I can say. I would also give her the Green Beret, too, just for extra HP and MP. I mean, the Holy Miner does grant more MA, which is awesome, but it also makes her she's a bit squishy, too. Plus, giving a wizard a little bit more movement is nice, too. Singing Chemist here with Magic Song, Angel Song, and Nameless Song. Blast Gun is good for healing the wizard. That's always good. But I would switch up the Chemist's Brave to 40 and then his Faith to 70. Teleport's fine. Green Beret's fine. You don't need the Wizard outfit to boost the blast gun damage at all. In fact, magic guns are dependent on Faith, not MA. And I would give the Chemist Snipe instead of Sting, because then he can go after. He can do like armor breaks and stuff like that, arm aim. That way he can be in a bit of annoyance as well as support with item and blast gun healing if you're going to go for lightning absorb. Plus also, if you really want to boost the magic damage with this thing, I would switch out the Enkai Armlet with the 108 gems. 108 gems boost all elements, and it would definitely benefit the blast gun. And I would switch out the Wizard outfit to the, I guess a rubber costume himself. That way, should he attack someone, should he hit a counter magic unit, he can get healed. Plus also, the Wizard can heal this Chemist with a Thunder spell, because he would have the rubber costume. That's what I would do personally if I would fix this unit. Samurai here, Shinji Ikari from Evangelion. If anyone actually watches the show, the show's almost 20 years old. If anyone can believe that. Curse Ring user. Good damage with attack up and a Heaven's Cloud. Nijitsu, he can heal himself with Miaton, which is nice. Though Kotetsu Knife would be a lot better if you were to use Miaton. Counter Magic, bit of an odd choice, I guess, in case he goes up against fellow Nijitsu users and he does counter magic right back at them. But it's a bit of an odd choice to put on a Samurai, honestly. He does make good use of Shuriken, but I think that's the only thing he really uses. Plus, with Masamune, he just regens himself anyways. I don't know if he really needs Miaton. I mean, if you have to go with either one or the other for methods of healing, I would have done Kotetsu Knife if you wanted to use Miaton healing, if you guys stick with Nijitsu. I would also get rid of Kajusogi, because Kajusogi depends on weapon power, and two hands does not support Kajusogi damage. Attack up does, but not two hands like the Samurai has. So that's why I would drop also, and give him some movement too, and get rid of counter magic. Meatbone Slash or even Counter Flood would be okay. And I would also take out attack with Overwhelm, so that way, at least with Counter Flood, Overwhelm can benefit from it, and you can still do a neat amount of damage with the Samurai. And this Paladin, as Melroth pointed, probably the worst of the four. Geomancy on the Paladin's generally not good with stats this low. You would probably want Counter Flood over Meatbone Slash, because, I mean, if you're gonna do a Geomancy Knight at all, I would do Runeblade, Genji Shio to at least prevent dead. Barbuda for more PA. I would do the Wizard Robe for extra MA and more MP, considering if you are going to be using Nurse and Iron Will of the sort. And I guess Diamond Armlet's fine, or even 108 gems for elemental boosting. Probably 108 gems because you can prevent more statuses from hitting you. And I would switch Meatbone Slash with Counter Flood. That's what I would do, honestly. I mean, the Chemist should also carry Ethers, too. So that way she can keep spamming, the Chivalry, and the Samurai can keep spamming Ninjutsu. Definitely give the Chemist, some others instead of Sing. Because he's going to be using Nameless Song, I think. Yeah, he's going to be using Nameless Song. It'll over-prioritize anything else he's going to do. So yeah, I would definitely rebuild this Paladin from the ground up otherwise. If you're not gonna stick with the Geomancy setup. Yeah, overall, Shadow Dragon actually has a better concept and somewhat of a better build team. So I think he's gonna win. That's just my prediction here, and Holy shit, I've been talking for 15 minutes just about. And I've not even decided what the first round's gonna take place. Until now, map 45, Ruins of Zartania's Castle's Church. Holy shit, I have a lot to say. I normally never do an analysis this long. That's TT5 Holy's department. But yeah, both teams do have flaws, but I think RedWorld has a lot more flaws than her opponent. So RedWorld's in the red while ShadowDragon's in the black. As is, should be rather obvious. Masamune from Shinji. And Ymir's gonna go for what looks to be a bolt spell. Maybe another bolt. Both scholars gonna be rushing forward. One's gonna go for haste 2. Hits everyone. Nice. Another bolt hit for 120. And there's the Shadow Shade right there. Spectre would just go for a poke. I mean, it is concentrate, and I guess if you're not going for jumping, but still, Lancers are better known for jump. Plus, jump can do a lot more damage than just a regular poke. And a little bit of a back friendly fire right there. Ooh, slow proc after the ice spell. So the chemist wants to heal himself now with a high potion. He is slowed too. Wizard's gonna look for a solution. Oh, that would not have been ideal. Well, maybe it would have because she would have survived Shadow Shade, but she goes down anyways. Masamune to get rid of the slow. And fire doing a lot of damage, especially the samurai. Oh, counter magic samurai. Okay. And Southern Cross, will she finish the job? She finishes off the Undead Wizard. And the Scholar's gonna be looking for, ooh, Demi 2. One of them missed. The other one connects. Canvas will go for a Phoenix down under the Wizard. And she's gonna be healing herself with a Bolt spell. Shuriken, nice, to respectable damage, I suppose. MP Restore. Roxy will go for one more. Oh, she's gonna go for Hell Ivy instead. No stop proc. So Bolt 2 misses. Have evasion, magic evade on your wizard if you're trying to go for elemental healing. Not so hot. So yeah, so far, Samurai goes for more Shuriken. And triggers MP Restore all the while. Wizard's gonna try again, but I don't think it's gonna go very well. One more Southern Cross actually drops one of the Scholars. So far, it's just been Shadow Shade's been putting the Wizard down. And oh, slow proc from Samurai. Heaven's Cloud can do that. So, RedWorld seems to be on the verge of victory here. Oh, Spectre gets right back up, and is he going for bad luck? Oh my god, yes he is. He's actually going for bad luck. And it gets blocked. I think RedWorld does have round 1, though. Oh, Wizard comes back with a lot of HP. And a block from the Lancer. Very nice. And more bad luck. Almost a double kill, but not quite. And the Lancer should be going down. Nope. Bad luck actually drops the Paladin there. But she does have to be raised, so she should be getting her back up pretty shortly. Wizard is not off to revive her Scholars, except take out the Chemist. So it's 2-on-1. Kiku, no MA save there. Roxy gets right back up, does nothing. Except for a goal for Kamatachi. Oh, no, don't act proc, MA save instead. Wizard's gonna go after the Samurai, and oh, does not drop him. And wow, RedWorld actually did take round 1. Bit of a shock. We'll find out what happens in round 2. And we are now set for round 2, as we are now on map 86, Dogolia Pass. Last match, RedWorld actually got a lucky break. When the Samurai was, the Samurai did all the work, honestly. Even the female paladin got some nice health and cross damage in, as she's about to get some more in right now. Lancer blocked because of his evasion. Wizard's gonna be looking for, I think, a fire spell, most likely, to KO the both wizards. Oh, fire hits everyone. Nice. Counter magic. Samurai's counter magic was actually rather effective. However, I don't think it'll be effective in this case. Canvas goes down, and oh, a slow proc. And down goes the Lancer, so it's 2-on-2 already. And does ShadowDragon have this one won? See, Samurai's oil, so next damage spell with fire I think is gonna hurt a lot. And Shot just got guarded. And slow 2. Hits. Shadow Shade. Oh, that Paladin Roxy's barely alive. Staff Whack, and it hates 2. I wonder if the Lancer... See, no stop proc. Yeah, RedWorld's lost round 2 here. Gas goes on to pick up the crystal, and this ice spell is going to hurt. Oh, and a counter magic. Oh, too bad it wasn't enough though. So it's 2-on-1. I'll make that 2-on-2. That Lancer just got right back up himself. Now it's 2-on-1, and this time ShadowDragon I think is gonna be tying this one up. But yeah, as I mentioned before, that Lancer is only gonna be simply running away. He doesn't have like 5 or 6 panel jump. And that Paladin can just simply chase him down. Oh, Gas gets right back up, and he's gonna go for a lot of damage with fire, but Shinji might be able to redirect. Ooh, Beeson Boat. Nice redirect by the Samurai there. And Maiton heal. Again, if he had Kotetsu Knife, that Maiton would have healed for a lot more. Yeah, this is why you want to give Lancer level 5 or 6 jump. Because of something like this. And RedWorld takes this one 2-0. Guess I was wrong in my prediction, but again, both teams really need some reconstruction. GG.